Hey everyone, MTest here, and the 3.0 livestream just ended. Let's talk about all the new content, and I'll give you my thoughts on what's coming to Genshin Impact in the near future. Let's get started. There's quite a bit of content to cover, but I want to show you the free Primo Gems first to make sure you can claim these as soon as possible because these do go away. If you're seeing this video on the day it's posted, I would recommend you enter these right away because sometimes it's like 24 hours or less before these disappear. Also, I forgot to record the last code, so here it is. Get some Primo Gems and some Mora, whatever the hell it is. All right, let's go! They started things off with a trailer that showed off a bunch of different areas as well as characters coming to the game. They also gave some teasers for different quests, and it looks beautiful. I'm very excited to try these things out, and I don't want to spoil everything. I would recommend watching the stream or even just enjoying the story for yourself when the game drops. I don't want you to see these cutscenes if you don't need to see them, so I'm actually going to cut away from this right now, and we're going to go to something even cooler, our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Divine Arena. Divine Arena is a multiverse idol RPG with gods from all over the world. You can create your perfect team to battle monsters and bosses, and the global launch is here. Enjoy the wicked animations and strategic real-time battle system, but you can also play it more idle if you're into that. Choose the proper team, dive into these dungeons, and auto-farm them to your heart's content. This game has a ton of heroes that are coming out every month, so make sure you jump in now to get started with your collection. Click the link down below and try Divine Arena today. There's also the coupon code DVAmerica1, which will give you a massive boost for new players. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the content. Now, for like 20 minutes of the stream, these two guys, they just talked about lore and the characters. It's interesting if you want to check it out. I would definitely watch the live stream. They're going to be doing another one on YouTube right away here. But a lot of this lore, I'd be excited to get in-game while I'm playing, so I'm going to skip ahead from this as well. Now into some of the juicier stuff. They showed off the world of Sumeru, but they also showed off some of the characters, some of the reactions, and we didn't really learn anything new, especially if you've been following the leaks, which I know many people are. You probably didn't learn anything too crazy today. But it was cool to see some of this stuff in action. Tighnari looks to be a single target charge shot damage dealer. He has a taunt similar to Ganyu, but his charge shots don't have as much AoE. Instead, they send out heat-seeking barbs that will kill your target, and the burst ability is literally just a ton of them, homing in and attacking the enemy. My guess, this will be a boss-busting character, taking out single foes with ease. I'm guessing if you're doing bosses in the Spiral Abyss and things like that, he will be really good, but it's tough to say until you have the multipliers. If you have something like the Amos bow and the Wanderer's Troop set, you're probably going to be pretty set up for this character. And you know, I would consider getting him because I have a very well-built Ganyu. I'm guessing this guy would be kind of a similar vibe overall. Charge shots, doing damage, and taking names. Up next, we have the 4-star Collei, who you can get for free in the 3.0 update. She's got a boomerang and some AoE bumping, jumping, and humping. I don't know what else to call it. It's got some AoE, got some damage. Looks good, baby! And you get it for free, so we like that. The next unit is Dori, and she's an Electro Claymore user. You don't really see a Claymore here. I don't know why they didn't show it, but she rides around on her little genie purple ball thing, and she slams and jams with a Claymore. She has a tether electric ability where you can do damage if you keep the enemies tethered in between you. She can shoot out some other balls of electricity. Like, I don't know what else to say. She looks fine. I guarantee she won't be meta. I promise you, I just can tell automatically. But maybe someone will cancel me for that take one day. Now, we get into some of the juice. We've got some new weapons we have no info on. We've got other weapons we have no info on. We don't know what the stats are just yet, but check this out. Okay, so I paused the video so we can go over this because these are actually huge changes. We've got the Deep Wood Memories giving you a Dendro damage bonus, which is always good for new characters coming in. But also, after using your elemental skill or burst, the target's Dendro resistances will be decreased by 30%. Now, a key piece of text below that says that the character that is using this doesn't even have to be on field to shred the defenses. So if you have someone that's able to provide some Dendro damage off field, you can benefit from this set. This is going to be one of the best ways to support Dendro DPS units. It is similar to the Verdescent set for Animo characters, just a little bit different functionality here overall. The next set, Gilded Dreams, was very hard to understand at first. Thankfully, chat helped me. But this is deceptively interesting. You get an Elemental Mastery bonus for the 2-piece set, which is always juicy, but the 4-piece set is very unique. Depending how you create your team, you can gain big boosts to your attack, or you can boost up Elemental Mastery. And you could even throw in a little bit of both if you wanted to, by having, say, 2 Hydro and 2 Electro units on your team. I'm just not sure how meta this will be right now. I'm sure someone with a bigger brain than me can figure it out. I doubt I'll be grinding for this thing too much, but we'll see. Especially if I end up getting Tighnari, who I could use the Wanderer's Troop on. I might avoid the Dendro artifacts altogether, unless I really desperately need it, because I think that there's other support stuff like the Noblesse set that could work really well with these characters. Tongue Twister. Try to say Jade Plume Terror Shroom 5 times fast. Jade Plume Terror Shroom, Jade Plume, you'll just trust me, it's really hard. New boss looks like a big mushroom chicken. We like that. Oh, crazy! We've got an Electro Regisvine. I wonder if we'll kill that in literally 1 second flat. Or if it'll be able to tank us for longer than that. I guess we'll see. Oh, Christ! There's a T-Rex robot! Look at that thing! He's like a goddamn Horizon Zero Dawn collab! Oh, hopefully it does a little bit more damage than Aloy, though, right? Oh, another thing I actually missed recording in the video, this strongbox conversion is being changed to have, like, pretty much all the artifacts. It doesn't seem to have the emblem set in it, and there's some stuff from, Inazuma that's not in there. There's some stuff from Sumeru that won't be in there. But a lot of the old artifacts are going to be in here. You can trade an artifact 3 for 1 just like this, and you can get a new one of the set that you want. This could be incredible because you're trading something that takes resin to get more things that cost resin. You know what I'm saying? And some people hate this artifact box, but I am saving up. I have all of these gold artifacts to trade in. I have been hoarding this for months in case this happened, and I'm going to be trading in all these artifacts to try to get a Dendro Goblet, because it's a massive damage boost if you have a matching goblet. And I'm actually going to be hunting down these Blizzard pieces for my Ayaka and potentially like a Ganyu build, but I'm actually going to be trading them in all for this ice set, this cryo set, so I can get an absolutely cracked cryo set long term. Something you could consider doing for yourself when 3.0 launches. Tighnari and Zhongli will have Collei on it if you want to summon for constellations, but in 3.1, Tighnari will actually become a standard banner character, meaning you could lose a 50-50 and get him. That might change up if you want to wish, because in 3.1, if there's a brand new character, you might get Tighnari anyways, if you lose that 50-50. We also have Ganyu and Kokomi with Dori on the banner. Sweet, cool. And here's a quick overview of the events. The big event for Crowns and the free Collei has multiple parts, with some picture taking, some combat, and some parkour. There's something for everyone here in Genshin Impact, apparently. Knowing how much you like taking pictures, they've even thrown a little mechanic into this other event where you can one-bang enemies by taking their photograph of their weak spots. Incredible. Why do we need artifacts when we can do this? Right, guys? This combat event, though, looks pretty cool. Enemies are spawning in like crazy, try to get as many points. I like this stuff. You can kind of push your teams to the limit, so I'm excited for this one overall. This is a separate event. You can get a bunch of Primo Gems from it and different resources, so we will take that. And if you missed your chance at getting one of the Sealy pets, there's now going to be a Dendro Sealy as well as the return of the other ones. Typically, you can get one of them every time they bring this event around. So if you want to go get it, it's going to be a very easy event to do. Run around, touch a couple Animo bubbles, and you win. And now, for my thoughts. Sumeru 3.0 is exactly what I expected and exactly what I feared. We're going to enjoy the new area. We're going to enjoy the new Archon quests, but they've added nothing for long-term players of this game. New players of Genshin Impact are going to have a blast. As each region is added, as there's more Archon quests for them to enjoy when they jump in, they are going to be blessed with one of the best games out there. But for veteran players, you're going to be playing for a month or so, and then you will have nothing realistically to do. And it's harder and harder for me to do my daily commissions, and it's harder and harder for me to trade my time to get resources in games. And it's harder and harder for me to do little mini games to get a couple Primo Gems to wish for a character that most likely won't change my account. Now, that being said, trying new elements, doing new things, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be covering it, covering the weapons, doing all sorts of testing on the artifacts. It's going to be good. But as a veteran player, I'm convinced that after a month or so, it's going to get boring really quickly again. And I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what other games to cover. I don't know what other things to do. But I just think that Genshin needs to be a hobby. And I can't keep treating it like a full-time job when it isn't. Because, I beat it. I beat it. I've covered it. I've done everything I can. And I got to be upfront with you that the sanity is gone. And I don't think I'm alone here. With other content creators, I'm guessing, Tectone is going to most likely say a similar thing. Maybe even worse. I don't know. But I saw part of his stream, and it doesn't seem like he's very enthused. And Sumeru, I think, again, is going to have some awesome stuff, but they're not building this game for longevity and grind, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I don't have to be the target audience, but I can't make something out of nothing. And I know that there's other creators that get incredible views, incredible content, doing more, not family friendly, but more community focused content maybe. I'm a guide guy. I'm a tips guy. I discovered this secret sword and I want you to know about it guy. And Genshin doesn't have that anymore. It did when the game first launched, but we're going into year 3. And it's like, I can't do daily commissions for another year waiting for Natlin. What I can do is jump in when there's a cool new character. I can jump in when there's a cool new thing. I can jump in when Natlin and Fontaine drops. But how could I possibly make daily videos on this game? It's not possible. It's not humanly possible. I want to do it! I don't want to feel this way! I feel like a dick! I've built this huge Genshin community. I love you guys. I love the game. But I can't make something out of nothing. So I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna cover Sumeru. I'm gonna do everything in my power to entertain and help you through it. But I'm scared about what comes next. I'm close to 1 million subs. I'm close to taking the brand and the channel to the next level. But the vehicle that was getting me there is running out of gas.